Thanks for joining, guys. Really appreciate this. If you're here, it's because we spoke and you had a commitment and a desire to do more with your business this season, or your upline knows that you have a desire to do that. And so they have extended an invitation and they see potential in what you are feeling and wanting to do with Plexus. So that's why you're here on this call tonight, and we really, really, really are grateful that you are. So I want to start out with a quote that is actually in my Plexus planner for December, and when I turned it over, I was going through some stuff today, and I looked at it and like, I have to share that with everybody to start this. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. Know that you are here for a reason. Somehow, through some reason, Plexus and you are the right fit. And you have, if you're a veteran, you have not given up for a reason. If you are brand new, you are here because this is the season of your life that something needed something. If you know my story, what you would do, I was desperate for something when Plexus came into my life. And I believe to my core, I am crying in behind my glasses. That's why they have those big things on right now. You can't see my eyeballs and the glare from my lamp. But I believe to my core that I am here in this moment, in this business for a reason. And that is the number one thing that I wanted to make sure that we started out with and talked about this. And I say it every time, or I will message team members every once in a while, but it is the truth, 100% truth. You have to believe in yourself and what you have to offer and in this company, and it will fall into place when you do. It took me, being here and having the majority of our upline, Sally and everyone in Texas, and me starting out, it was very intimidating. And I didn't have that big support network around me. So my belief wasn't as big until I went to my first big Plexus event at Leaders Retreat. And it was all like poured into me, and I just could soak up all of the wonderful people and just every core value that Plexus has are things that I have always had in my heart. And it just, again, clicked and meshed. So once you have that belief, the rest of these things are going to fall into place, because you know without a doubt your mindset is positive and this is the fit for you. So don't let anything waver that. Don't let some silly comment someone else has to offer, or someone says, that made me feel crummy, or I didn't lose 10 pounds in 2 days, or whatever. Just believe that this is going to work. This is going to happen for you. So the next few things, or everything that I'm going to go over now, is in no part a judgment of anyone. Hopefully my computer's still working. My computer's about ready to die any second now. It's an old beast, and so hopefully it doesn't happen like right in the middle of this. Okay, so back to my point. Nothing is of judgment. Nothing is I'm not perfect in any way, shape, or form. This is stuff that I am still trying to do myself every single day. So I'm taking bits and pieces from every leader that I learned from and putting that into this tonight. So don't think I'm being this, oh, I'm your upline and I do all this and I'm perfect. No, I am far from it. I do not have the time that I wish I had to pour into each one of you. I thought this fall, yes, I have some mommy time where I'm going to be able to work with everybody. No, I'm cleaning up my kitchen, trying to work out, do a million things at once in those 2 hours of freedom that I have a day right now. So I don't have that time. And I'm unorganized. My time management stinks. And my heart is here and my mind is here, what I want to do. And then I don't get it all done. So just know that nothing here is me feeling superior in any shape or form. So now how we're going to take our belief and put things into action. So these are like core things I think we really have to focus on to find the success that we want. Because we can do every single thing someone tells us to do, but if we're not doing it with heart and passion, it's still not going to work. So what do we have to do to make it work? You need number two, after number one of believing in the mindset, number two is thinking about the influence that you have on your audience, whether you're talking about Facebook, in any social network, or you're talking about the people that see you, your family and your friends, or like day-to-day running around, getting groceries or picking up kids or whatever you're doing, your job. What is your influence showing your audience? So a lot of what I will speak to will be social media, because that's what our main demographic is. That's where our audience mainly is, but you can definitely use this in every single way of your life. So thinking about what kind of brand you want to portray. What are things that you are passionate about that can be shared daily that are going to gain an audience? People want to follow you because of something. An example, Sally, our upline with her Wednesdays at Walmart. She just started doing this, I think it was like right around Maui when she went and she got found some great Hawaii type theme stuff at Walmart. And so now every Wednesday she has this Wednesdays at Walmart thing showing some really cool stuff. And she has so many people, non-Plexus, that are following her because they want to see what Wednesdays at Walmart is going to be next. What exciting thing is she going to find and that we're going to go buy because Sally found this cool thing. Like she found these amazing earrings on clearance for $1.75 or something like that. And people were crazy about her earrings. And it's showing it's drawing people to you. That's not Plexus, but you're building an audience of people that want to see what you're going to offer. I'll give Leslie as an example with her fitness journey now, the powerlifting. People are very intrigued. She's badass. You are badass, Leslie. You are. People want to know, what the heck's she going to do next? I mean, she is Superwoman. 3 kids, works hard, works out, and now she's going to be Miss Muscles. Crazy woman. But it's drawing a new audience to you. They want to see what you're doing. You get the point. You need to think of things in your life that people want to know more about. It can be little, something that you just really like. Maybe each week you're going to share a new recipe that your family's going to try out because your kids are picky eaters and you don't know what to feed them. Hey, that's like every family in America. So you're going to do a little recipe test every week with your kids. And people are going to want to know, did your kids like that recipe? If you need ideas, I've got them, okay? I can whip them out of my head right now because, hey, my brain fog is gone, Leslie. Detox. I'm like, today it was like, oh my gosh, I could go. Tomorrow I'll probably be like, oh my God, why did I run that long? And I'm tired, but right now, no. Anyway, so next, after you've thought about ways that you're going to influence and draw people to you, you need to think about who those people are. Who's your audience? If your audience hasn't changed in a while, or your audience is the same type of people, how are you going to grow your business if you already know those people aren't interested in Plexus? Yes, their minds might change, but if it hasn't been happening right now or the last few months, you need to think of a way to expand your audience. So that can be in Facebook, where it's the people you might know and you're adding new friends that way. Or you're trying to find other interest groups in your area that either meet or are Facebook groups. I have been trying to join. There are different fitness mom groups just on Facebook, but a lot of the moms of kids in Autumn's class are in those. And I need the motivation. I like that motivation and inspiration. So I'm trying to join some of those. I've been trying to join more type 1 mom groups. So then I reach out and I make connections with those people, and then I can be friends. I can ask them to be my friend on Facebook, and it's not like I'm then sending them a cold message saying, hey, you want to buy Plexus? No, they're now just going to see my story of what I'm doing. So after you think of how you're going to influence your audience, you're going to think about who that audience is. One of the things that Celeste Gwen says, and I'm going to go back to her later, but you need to think of ways to widen your net. Even if it's wearing your Plexus shirt or headband or whatever on the weekend to a hockey event or whatever it is, what's Plexus? People want to know. That right there widens your audience. So belief is number 1 with mindset. 2 is influence with your audience, your brand. And next is commitment, consistency, and time. Man, I beat it into everybody's heads. Same with our products, same with our health, same with everything in this journey and with our business. If you want something to work, you have to be consistent and you have to give it time. So show your commitment. If it's 5 minutes a day and it's one post and one message to somebody, it's something. Just don't give up on that. If you have a little setback, doesn't mean that you're done. You come back. I made one post on Sunday. I went through some more major detox stuff on Saturday, and I had all kinds of family events. My mom was like, are you okay? Are you sure that's healthy what you're doing? Mom, yes. I hate it. She's all worried. So I didn't do a lot on Sunday. I was trying to focus on my family time and feel better. So I did make one post during a Plexus type post during peak action hours, but I didn't do a ton. Today, I'm back in the ball game doing more and reaching out and messaging. So Of course, it's better to do more each and every day, but that's not real life. You need to fit it in where you can, but consistently fit in something when you can. So now what is that? What is the fit in something? What is the something? Whether you're new or a veteran, you need to put all of this, what I've been talking about, into action. And we have things called IPA, income producing activities, and DMO, daily method of operation. Those two things are what help you become successful or help you grow your business. So if you don't use Facebook all the time, or you feel like Facebook isn't working with your business enough, use Instagram, use other Snapchat, other ways of using social media, but you can also meet people in person. You can email people, you can call, you can text, you can do, there are many ways that this business can be done. And it's not just Facebook. It's not just posting 10 times a day about Plexus and expecting it to work in your business to grow. There are many ways in which to share this. And a lot of that comes with confidence and belief in what you have, but many, many ways to put this into action. So I'm going to tell you right now what I do and what I've done from the get-go. So it will be 3 years in February that I started my Plexus business. Not everything that I do now is what I did then, because I was doing daycare full time. My twins were babies and Autumn was home, and there was a lot more. I have a little bit more time, but this is the stuff that I do that I feel is the most important part of my business each day. My weekends, I don't necessarily do everything the way I do during the week, because you have to have a little bit of flexibility then. So when I wake up in the morning, I typically wake up around 5. It should always be 5. Struggled with that a little bit more. Need to make it 5, but when I get up, I check my messages first to see if I have messages from team members, potential customers, current customers, ambassadors, whatever it is. I check to see what it is I have had happen over the night. I don't reply immediately unless it's something really quick I can do. So then I need to have my pink drink and coffee and let things stew a little bit. And I need to get motivation to get moving, and I want my audience to get motivation and positive thoughts thinking right away in the morning. So I try to find positive motivational posts that I can make right away in the morning. I have a whole bunch of them saved on Pinterest, and I just post those daily. If I were a little bit smarter, I would have them like saved on Buffer to do automatically for me, but I don't do that. I do it on my own, since it's like my routine now. I put something positive on Facebook that I find. So then after I've done that, if I find more than one, I'll post one on my customer page and my team page too. It just depends. I try most mornings to go work out now. During my workout, I'm either reading something, listening to something, watching a video, a documentary, something where I'm learning about health and wellness, or a product, leadership, something that's going to help me with my business. So I'm spending about an hour trying to learn and grow with personal development. So then when I'm done with my workout, I try to reply to a few messages. So here I'm replying to those people, whether they're customers, or team members, now is when I'm dealing with kids and such, I try to do at least a couple, 1 or 2 cold messages a day. Doesn't always happen. I should do it every single day. Ideally, that would be happening 1 or 2 or more a day. Cold message is someone that I've never talked about Plexus with before. And I'm opening up the door to either the products or the business opportunity in one way or another. Some days I feel really confident with cold messaging, and some days I don't. So that's why I don't do it every single day. Check in with customers. Especially when people are starting out, I check in with them every week. After their first month, I try to do one every month or every 2 weeks, depending on how needy the customer is or how willing I think they are to continue, or whether or not they have my coaching. Like, some people are like, I want to get the product and I could care less if you're going to coach me or not. And some other people are like, I will fail if I don't have someone holding my hand. And you will know right away what kind of customer they are. So that will affect how much I'm checking in. I talk to my upline and sideline sisters at least a few times a week, if not daily. So Sally, Kim, and Paige, I talk to all of the time, whether it's team incentives, whether it's motivation, something with the company, but I'm trying to learn from them in some way or form. I learn about the products by going to the Darby page or the Crosby page. These are our upline team. Adding new connections. Like I said, I'm trying to join new groups based on interests that I have or that things that I'm involved in. I do a family post, some sort of like brand post. So something that I'm involved with, whether it's type 1 diabetes, whether it's something health and wellness, whether it's something mama related, mama bear, mama tired, mama whatever, I'm stay-at-home mama kind of stuff, a joke, something like that, motivational, and Plexus. So I try to do 3 posts on my Facebook page a day. And the peak times for posting, when most of your audience will see, early morning, around 7 to 8, lunchtime, and then later in the evening, 8 to 10. And I'm usually in bed, sleeping by 9 or 9:30. So yes, this is late for me, Leslie. I know you're over there laughing because you don't go to bed till like 3 a.m. and then you're up at 6 partying like a rock star. I know you. If I could just keep up with you. Goodness. So that kind of gives you an idea of what I have been doing from the get-go. I'm not expecting that from you. I do that because I know what there is to offer from this, and I am considering this my job. Besides just staying at home, this is my job, and I will fit it in the hours of my day that I have available. Because did you see what I posted about how fast our company is growing and how much we're selling? And we are in the area where it's just starting to spread like wildfire. Want to talk so fast I can't talk. So we are just in the exact right place at the right time. So that's an explanation a little bit of DMO, daily method of operation. You could do something as simple as remembering to post twice a day and reach out to 2 people a day until you grow your business. Once you're involved with your business more, you want to make sure you're reaching out to your customers and new people. Little bit by little bit, you get to where I just spewed out all that stuff. And poor Jody, you're probably like, oh my goodness, lady, I don't have time for that. I don't expect that from you, Jody. I just want everyone that does watch this to know when you've been in it this long and you have goals set, what you need to do to achieve it. Because I'm not going to give up. I see what can happen from this. I will be sharing again this week other samples of daily DMOs and IPA. I printed some really good ones, and we've got some really, really helpful ones on our team page and the Crosby page. So income producing activities. I've been trying to post those as well on the Team E page. Kim and I have been talking a lot about just sharing different ways in which we can get our teams involved, and that are ways beyond just sending a message to someone, because you want to be confident in what you are telling people once you are messaging. So by doing income producing activities, you'll get to that point where you're confident with the messaging. So number one for that, if you don't have a Frank's list or haven't updated a Frank's list, you need to do that. Frank's list, 100 people roughly, friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kids, friends. S. Darn it. What is S? Whatever. S. People. Social network. No, that's not it. It's going to drive me nuts. But I'm running out of time. So you want to have that list or update that list. And frequently working from that list. People that need Plexus could benefit from the business, could spouse, thank you. Spouse. S is spouse. Should have figured that out. I love how Leslie has been doing the live videos. See, Leslie, that's another thing. You're doing them kind of late for me. If you could fit those in earlier in the day, it'd be great. And I missed the one tonight because I was putting my kids to bed. I had both of them laying on my lap. I couldn't move. My phone chimes. Leslie's live. Can't reach my phone. Lady. So you want to keep learning. IPA is a lot about what you are learning to do your DMO. A really, really great idea for all of us, and I don't do this enough, is to do a friend a week. Someone that you believe could be a runner, a person that could do this business with you for one reason or another. They would be amazing. Or someone whose health is just in need of something desperately. So this is what you do for a friend a week. You are going to make connections with them with Facebook. You're going to comment on things that are happening on their page. You're going to like things they post. You're just going to interact with them more than you typically do. And maybe something really cool shows up that you want to message them about, but it's not Plexus. Why are you doing this? Because the more interaction you have with them that way, the more of your posts they're going to see. And that's going to kind of snowball. They're going to keep seeing more, and you're developing a relationship with them again. So they're feeling safe and comfortable with you. And it just propels that relationship. So friend a week is a great way to start. even like on your planner. Okay, this week I'm going to focus on Amanda. Next week I'm going to focus on Rachel. That's an easy thing that you can do to impact your business. Okay, so I just talked way longer than I wanted to. I have multiple, like I said, income producing activities and DMOs that you can print off. I've got 5 of them printed. You can do, they're like checklists, fill in the blank. Totally don't have to do this, but if you're looking for direction of, okay, I'm going to do this business and I need an idea of what I should do, this is it. This will help you. Also, Sally's Christmas cash group is going to focus on a lot of this as well. Definitely can make it happen when you put all of these steps into action. So I'm going to unmute. So if you have something you want to share or a question, we have 5 minutes. Sorry, I talked way too long. So go. Anyone? Question, comment, something you do, something that someone else does that you want to try?
Recently, I've just started branching out, and Jody and I met for coffee, and that was the first time I've done that, and it was amazing. We had a great time, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And so I just felt even more of a connection, and so I've actually been talking to more people on the phone. I'm going to do another 3-way call, which Jody and I and Andrea did one the other day, and it was awesome. So I'm going to do another one tomorrow that someone is interested in the business, and so it's just a different way than I've been doing things, and I like it way better because I do like communicating that way better.
Yes, and that definitely comes with confidence. I in no way could have done that right away.
Right.
But once you feel like you know it, and you don't doubt it. It just kind of rolls off your tongue. You're able to explain things, and many props to you for all the things you're doing now. It's going to pay off very 100%. What was I going to say? Out of something. Darn it all. It was with meeting with people, and I can't remember. I'm sorry. I can't remember.
And just calling people, that customers, like helping them through the process on the phone too, like ones that are uncomfortable. I've been helping people like that, like older people that want help, that want to do it, but they don't know how to do it online. So I've been just calling and asking information over the phone, and then they'll give it to me that way, and I'll help them order that way.
Good idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good idea. Yeah. Anybody else want to share something? Okay. Well, I hope that I gave you some useful tips, some new ideas. That was the point of this. I know it was kind of a last minute. Normally I plan the Zoom call out in advance and I invite the whole team, but I really wanted to do something that focused on people that have expressed that interest and that have a passion and are ready to go forward and really put a lot of effort forth. So thank you for making time to do this. I hope to have another Zoom soon. I wish I had more time to invest in everyone next year, I guess. But know that I am available, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And I am good on my word. So if I reach out to you and we've talked about a discount, or if we've talked about having a Zoom and I haven't followed through, or a 3-way call, or whatever it is, just reach out to me again, because I get so many messages a day. I get a little behind. So please reach out to me again. I'm good for my word, and we'll follow through. And if you will comment that you're committed, I do have a little special that I'm giving everyone for this month to help your business grow. So know that that is something really exciting that can really help you out as well. So, okay, last call. Anybody want to add anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. Well, thank you. Jody, thanks for joining for your first. Yeah, your first Zoom. Woohoo!
Yay, you're doing
Thank
great.
you.
Yes,
It was
yes.
good.
Great. Well, thank you. Thank you. See everybody soon. Have a great week.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.